Hi everybody, it's Honest John again. As you can see, I'm in another hotel room, this time in Baltimore. I flew from Los Angeles to Baltimore today, and it was a fairly long trip. And while I was up in the air, there was all kinds of stuff going on I didn't realize. Turns out that the latest bombshell about the Trump administration is that Jared Kushner tried to set up a secret channel for communication with the Russians. Now, back-channel communications are not unusual. President Obama, for example, had back-channel communications with the Iranians before we entered into negotiations for the nuclear deal. Richard Nixon had back-channel communications with the Chinese before he went to China. That's not unusual, but they are usually set up in coordination with our intelligence agencies. Matter of fact, usually by our intelligence agencies. In this case, what the Trump administration was trying to do was set up a secret channel of communication that would bypass our intelligence agencies. As a matter of fact, it was going to be set up not by us, but by the Russians. So, the Russian intelligence agencies, the channel would be completely transparent to them. They'd have full access to it. But the American intelligence agencies would be shut out. That is not a normal thing that happens. That is very unusual. And just what Trump and Putin would be plotting is probably something we don't even want to think about. Now, when Jared Kushner filled out his application for a security clearance, he lied about that. He said he didn't have communications with the Russians, but he did. And it was a felony for him not to mention that. And let's not pretend like he forgot about it. But there's another thing, is that Kushner didn't decide this on his own. He didn't want to have a secret channel of communication with the Russians just for himself. He wanted a secret channel for Trump. He was acting on his behalf. So, you know, people used to talk about Trump during the campaign that he's so rich he can't be bought. Well, the fact is, he and his whole family were bought years ago by the Russians. There's no doubt about that. And the reason for this back-channel communication, this secret communication, the reason why Trump didn't want to be monitored by our intelligence agencies was because he was planning to betray the United States. Trump was planning on committing treason. And if you don't believe that, then you're an idiot. Thanks for listening.